Hey guys, this is Rossi here from AdaptiveIncomes.com, and in this video I'm going to go over what I should have put in my first video, my channel expectations, what you guys are going to be watching and what you guys should be watching, and a 5-step goal setting system that's going to take your Mondays to the next level. Stay tuned, guys. Hey guys, how you guys doing today? Thank you guys for tuning in to Adaptive Incomes, and as you heard before, my name is Rossi, but I really just want to go over some stuff that I really didn't do in my first YouTube video, my first official YouTube video, but I don't want to erase it, just because of the fact that, failure is something where you really have to learn from it. I want everybody to know that, my first YouTube video, I didn't do these next things that I'm about to do right now, but, basically I wanted to break down, my channel, what I'm going to be going over and, what I'm going to be talking about, just because, that's kind of what you guys want to hear is the channel overview. And then I really just wanted to put my own goal into there too. But the channel itself, I honestly didn't have a general direction for the channel until a couple days ago when I learned about just the direction that you need to take in your YouTube videos to be able to capture people's attention and really give them something that they're looking for to actually listen to. So with this channel, me being a business major, I really am interested in entrepreneurship. I really am interested in the pursuit of entrepreneurship, because like I said before, it is a process of becoming. It's not something that happens overnight. Just because you start a company doesn't make you an entrepreneur, but it's a process of becoming, where when you are given the set skills, mindset, and help, you can literally develop the mindset to turn into an entrepreneur and then take your success from there. That's really my goal in wanting to bring this channel to YouTube, was to show people, hey, what do you guys want to talk about relating to entrepreneurship? Because I want everybody to start learning and developing more, so we can get more entrepreneurs out there. We can get people who have good ideas but don't know how to take action on those ideas. Give them the skills to take action on their ideas and change the world, because there's probably a lot of great ideas that people have thought of. Nobody's taking action on those ideas, and the people that take action are the people you hear about on the news, are the people, those entrepreneurs that you see on TV, those famous rich guys, whatever. They're not rich, they took action on an idea, and I just want to show people how they can do that. And channel description wise, for me, this channel is just going to be all about entrepreneurship, skills, options, reviews. I want to do a lot of interviews, just because I'm a very strong believer in the informational interview, and just basically talking to somebody who is looking at it from a different perspective. I actually did an informational interview that I'm getting ready to drop soon. I'm waiting for it to play into the content that I'm rolling into, but you guys really just need to stay tuned and check that out. If you haven't already checked out my blog, it's going to be in the link in the description below. But like I said, I'm new to YouTube. I just figured out how to do this. That's supposed to be a subscribe button. I hope it is. But basically, if you guys have any tips, tricks, guys want to help me out on my YouTube journey, I plan on being here for a really long time. So I get used to either hearing my voice, seeing my face, or telling me something that I can talk about that you'd want to listen to. Because I have the determination to follow through with this. And that should be something, showing you guys something. Now show me, you guys, what you want to hear. Are you confused about what entrepreneurship is? Would you want to start your own business? How, and the skills that you would need are the things that you should really be focusing on, is how are you going to do it and the skills that you're going to need. So basically, I want to start talking about that stuff. I want to help the people who are interested in business, help people who are interested in just changing their own life and changing the. Alright guys, and another goal that I really wanted to do, and I really want to get in the habit of doing, is going to be a Monday goal setting video, or just a Monday video in general. Just because I feel like Mondays, the audience I'm trying to reach, the people who I'm trying to reach, don't like Mondays. They have to go to their job they don't like, and they're trapped in that midway point where they haven't yet found out what's going to take them to their new heights, and yet they're still stuck in their old job. They're doing their 9 to 5, and at the same time they don't like it. So for me, that's the kind of audience that I'm looking for. Even if you're not in that category, if you're young and you're just aspiring entrepreneur in school, great. We have stuff for everybody out here. But basically, I wanted to do a Monday video where I would post it up Monday night at like 1 a.m. or Monday morning at like 1 a.m. And basically, you'd be able to check it out in the morning on your way to work, whether you're warming up your car, whether you're in traffic, whatever, and just kind of get prepped for the week. Because, for me, goal setting is something where it's a consistent thing that I want to bring, to the table, and I want to hear what you guys have to say about it, how you guys are achieving your goals, and how I can kind of show people, what is effective in that tactic, even show them the tactic if you just comment below. Alright guys, today I really wanted to get into, just real quickly, the 5 steps that I believe are going to help you take this Monday to the next level. Okay, so, goal setting is something where you really need to stay consistent, but there are simple things that you can do that will help you achieve big goals. And that's the thing, is if you make goal setting more of homework and you have to do it, like if you're saying, your goal is to read a book in a month and you need to just read, plow through 150 pages in one night, you're not going to want to do it because it's not manageable. It's not doable in one day, and you probably won't want to do it. If you're setting a goal to finish this book, you probably already don't have the drive yourself to finish it. So if you think about that, really find something where they're manageable little chunks, and that's going to be more successful. So step 1 in the goal setting process is just going to be, choose a goal. Choose a goal for the next 30 days. 30 days, you can mark it on your calendar. Don't wait till the first. Don't wait till, it's an even day. Start it today. The best time to start is today, and the second best time is today. So let's start that today. It doesn't matter if it's an odd number. It's actually the 6th. So, for me, it's an even number. But, on the 6th, next 30 days, on November 6th, you should have already hit your goal. Start it today, guys. That's the most important key. And the second one is going to be, make the goal specific and measurable. And that's kind of like a given almost, because you don't want to make your goal so where you can't measure it. So if you think about measurability, if you're trying to measure how much money you're bringing in a month, you are giving an exact number. Now that's what I want you to do with your goals, is get an exact number of your goal. If you want to make $13.16 by the end of the day today, that 16 cents is the measurable goal part. That's a specific goal. When you hit that specific goal, you're gonna be able to raise the bar. That's the second thing too, is make your goal, specific. You want to go in depth. You want to go really in depth. If you're looking for a car for some reason, or your favorite dream car or whatever that you're trying to get this month, look at your goal specifically. Do you want, the Audi A4? Do you want the Audi A4 RS4, turbo edition with the all-wheel drive and, the nice red interior with the red stitching? You need to go specifically, because when you go specific like that, your brain is going to have smaller things to latch onto that will keep you driving. That'll keep you going, and that's going to be key. The third thing is going to be, just write it down every day. And I have a really good spin on this one. I don't know, you guys can try this out, you guys can check it out. This is kind of normally what I do though, but every morning I have a pad of sticky pads over by my dresser, and basically, what I do is I will write down my goal for that 30 days on the sticky note, right? And then I will fold that sticky note up into a little football. Now, this is going to be a little obscure, whatever you guys want to do. I also actually do a thankful rock. So if you don't know what a thankful rock is, this is part from the goal setting, but this is basically something that keeps you in touch with yourself and keeps you just really humble, because you're able to carry around a rock or whatever it is that you want to carry around. Every time you touch that object in your pocket, or you pull it out or something, or you're bored and you pull it out, you need to think about the things that you're thankful for. And when you start thinking about the things that you're thankful for, you're really going to figure out where you came from, and then from where you came from, you're really going to figure out how far you've come, and then that's going to keep you motivated to just keep going and keep being thankful for the things that you already have. For me, it's a good habit to get into. I picked it up in a book that I was reading. I forget the name of the book right now, but for me, I kind of double it. So I write my goal on a piece of paper, I fold it up into a football, and then I put that in my pocket. And, every time I touch that, it's super thin. It's not going to take up any weight. It's not going to be, something crazy where you have to go out of your way to do it. But it's going to be something where it's consistent. You're writing your goal down on a sticky note every morning. I use black Sharpie just because it's really thick. And it just kind of gets the point through. And then you just fold it up real quick. You put it in your pocket. Every time you touch that paper, you're going to be able to think about the things you're thankful for, but also stay motivated, because your goal, your goal is folded up in that post-it note. So for me, it's just a mental thing, and that's kind of the mindset you have to get into, is just thinking about the things that you're thankful for, but then every time you're touching your goal, you're getting a little bit closer to your goal, because you're going back to your motivation and where you came from. The fourth thing is going to be create an action plan. This is going to be the biggest and most important thing, on the 5. But I mean, for me, it's going to be one of the things where you kind of just have to go about what works for you. So creating an action plan is this. You're basically going to need to write out in detail how you're going to achieve your goal. And that's going to be, something that is obviously like case specific, but like it's basically to the point. Write how you're going to achieve your goals, whether it's going to be you're going to finish your book in like a month, you're going to read 15 minutes a day. That's your action plan. Your action plan is going to be, you're going to read when you wake up and when you go to bed, or, how are you going to put into action anything to achieve your goal? That is the plan of action. You really need to be thinking about your plan of action, just because, that's going to be the main force. Yeah, you can write it down and think about what you're thankful for. Yeah, you can, say it every morning. Yeah, you can, make it measurable and specific. And then, of course you can make it a 30-day goal, but none of that is possible without action. You can't go out there and just expect things to happen for you if you're touching, your rock, and you're thinking about what you're thankful for, and you're thankful that things happen for you. No, things don't happen for you. You need to go out there and make them happen. So create a plan of action that's going to work for you. And we can go in depth more about this later, but this is kind of just the 5 quick tips on how to do your goal setting. Create an action plan that works for you, and then stick to it. That's the most important thing. And the 5th thing, I picked this one up at the very end. It was normally going to be 4 things, but I really like this last one. It's focus on the activity, not the end result. So if you are trying to finish a whole book in a month, and I keep going back to this book metaphor, but there's so many other, similes and metaphors that you could go about it, and analogies. But basically, if you're trying to finish this book in 1 month, don't think about finishing the book in 1 month. Think about finishing your 15 minutes every day. Think about your small, manageable actions instead of the big result. And that's going to be the thing that takes you over the top. Is you're going to be doing this small, repetitive action because of the fact that you want to do 15 minutes of reading. You want to do 15 minutes of reading, and all of a sudden you're just going to realize, oh, I'm done with the book. I didn't even think about the end result, and the ending of the book came quicker because I wasn't thinking about it. And there's studies shown that if you think about the end result, you're going to make the individual activity, the 15 minutes of reading, less pleasurable, and it's just going to feel like it's just like lulling on, like you're just like doing homework. Like again, goal setting, the key to it is to make it not seem like an obligation, but a passion. You want to achieve this goal, and you need to not make yourself, get up every morning, not because you don't want to, but because you really want to achieve your goal, and you want to do these little manageable chunks of this time. So guys, that's all I have for you today. I really appreciate you guys checking out the content we had today, and I would really appreciate it if you shared this video, like this video, comment on this video below, and really told me what you think about it, and give me some feedback on how I'm doing. Like I said, I am nothing without the viewers, and I really want to see what you guys want to learn about, including entrepreneurship and the business space. So really let me know what you guys think. Like I said before, I'm Brandon Rossi, and I'm from AdaptiveIncomes.com. The link is in the description below. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful day pursuing your dreams.